So you got to forgive me for starting the interview off like this, but I have to. We are welcoming Jason Derulo to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? All right, we got to talk about a whole bunch of stuff, okay? Because first things first, you pretty much had a rebirth during the entire pandemic, capitalizing on TikTok. You're like the most followed artist right now. What, 52 million eyes are on you right now? What is it about the platform that captured your attention initially?
At the time, I mean, it was a dance app, right? And I just utilized it as my creative outlet, so I was just doing all kinds of, from cooking to special effects I just used it, as my creative platform. And I think from there, the app started to grow and change and morph. TikTok for me was just something that I found in the pandemic and where I utilized my time, and now I feel like TikTok has just taken over the world and is the biggest thing on the planet.
I agree. You are like Mr. Creative, okay? Because I was watching all of your TikToks during the pandemic. A couple of ones that stood out to me was when you were eating the corn, you lost your teeth. When you were doing the one arm push up, you busted your butt with like the deodorant. And then when you knocked Will Smith's teeth out, that was epic. Which video of yours has been the all-time favorite to make?
I think, a lot of the Will Smith collaborations were some of my favorite because my childhood self was like, holy shit, like this is Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I always have a lot of fun working with Will. He, was somebody that I grew up watching and admired and still do. So those are, I feel like, were among my favorite. I always love doing the martial arts and the fight scenes with. I created a character Uzo on TikTok and have since written a graphic novel about that character. So that is coming out at the end of July. Yeah, I mean, I love all my joints. The Millie Meals, of course.
Yes.
With all the creations in the kitchen.
Can you just tell me what is your secret to going viral? Because I'm still trying.
It really depends on what your interests are. I think the secret is taking the things that you enjoy and sharing it to other people. And I think TikTok has taught us that we're all really interesting. But I think, the stars of today can be anybody, right? And, if you're an amazing gardener and you have so much information about gardening, you can be viral because of that. I saw this page yesterday and there's a guy that he works in sewers and basically he's just giving you an insight to what the sewers are like. And then everybody's like, oh shit, this is crazy. This is unbelievable. The people like actually do this, and then you're learning about it and everybody has something special about them. It's just like taking what that is and giving it to the people in a way that we can digest it.
If you are just tuning in, we are chatting with Jason Derulo. Now, as an artist, you've been in the game for a while now. Do you find that TikTok as a platform
for a while now?
For a while now. It's been a while, okay? I'm not trying to date you. Listen, I've been doing radio for a while. I've been doing radio for a while now too. So
13 years is a while. God damn.
That is a while. That is a while. That is a while. Yes, a long time. Exactly. In my opinion, it is. Do you find that TikTok as a platform has been a better way to promote your music than the air quotes old-fashioned way of like when the record reps are going through and, targeting radio stations and stuff like that to push your music?
I don't think there is any right or wrong way or better way. I just think that the music industry is ever changing and ever morphing. And if you can't stay with the times, then you're going to be left behind. It's just that simple. Some artists are going to stay and have longevity because they're able to change and morph. And then some artists are going to be stubborn and have the idealism that this is what music is and this is what the music industry should be. And those are the people that just end up getting swallowed up and chewed out.
Agreed. I mean, listen, I do remember you jumping on Savage Love and Jalebi Baby. You helped turn them into like really big viral hits. Okay, I'm going to call you this, ready? As a seasoned artist, because you are very seasoned, I will say. Do you feel that embracing and helping up and coming artists on a platform like TikTok is pretty much the new way to help start or jumpstart an up and coming artist's career?
I mean, you can try. But that doesn't mean that they're going to end up being successful artists. To me, my philosophy is just being a fan of things first. If I'm a fan of it, then that's all that matters. Where you go after I do what I do is completely up to you. You know, like, can you do it again? And I've worked with a lot of producers that have created lasting careers afterwards. You know, the producer for Talk Dirty was literally his first hit. You know, the producer for Marry Me, that was literally his first hit. The producer for Trumpet, that was literally his first hit. And all three of those producers have become some of the biggest producers in the world. But then I can give you a lot of other examples of where I gave somebody a chance and nothing materialized. So everyone that's a success story, you have one that's not. You know?
Of course, that always happens. But listen, at least getting behind them could be the jumpstart of a career, you know?
100%. And I think it's a beautiful thing. Like, to me, honestly, there's no greater gift than being able to help somebody achieve their goals.
So if you're just tuning in here on Pitbull's Globalization, we are chatting with Jason Derulo. Tell us how your new song Slidin came about.
Slidin. There's a huge 80s feel to it. So it's kind of like really nostalgic for me because I'm, you know, the biggest 80s fan. And, you know, I wanted to create a song that was really feel good and felt like summer. I feel like we've all been in this snooze fest for the last couple of years. The biggest songs in the world were like these real emo songs, and rightfully so. You know, we were all cooped up in the house, and the biggest artists became the emo artists. I think we're out of that state. You know, I think that we are up and running, and things are different, but there needs to be a sense of happiness. You know, so speaking to that, I wanted to create something that felt like summer, that felt high energy. And I contacted my guy, Kodak Black, who is also Haitian. So it's a connection that needed to happen for a long time. And I thought this was the perfect time to do it.
That's amazing. I know you had like a huge launch party in Miami. I think my invite might have gotten lost in the mail. I don't recall receiving one.
Do you still have the Hotmail account?
Actually, I'm gonna have to go dig through the spam portion of that. Tell me about the party since I happened to miss it. What did I miss out on? Because it was a $500,000 party.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, it's not one day, so it was an entire weekend. So yeah, I flew a bunch of creators, top creators, and some of my friends to Miami on a private jet, and you know, there was a huge yacht waiting for them, $36 million house waiting for them, private chefs, masseuses, jet skis, animals, and everything that you could possibly imagine. It was just like an action-packed weekend. But we also made a ton of content. I had my guys from Trio that were there. Dave.com was there as well. So it was really like a mashup of totally different worlds to just create like this epic fun weekend.
I just want to suggest something to you for your next party. You might want to try to invite a couple of radio personalities, because I get it. TikTok influencers, they definitely do their thing. But us radio people, not all of us have a face for radio. And you know, we talk to millions of people. So that right there could be a reason why you want to do something. Plus, you were just here in New York City in Times Square doing a dance, which is not too far from me. Next time you're in New York City, I'm going to up that. And we're going to go do a dance on the Edge, which is 100 floors up. And let me tell you something. They have a glass floor there that you can see down. So that is where we got to do a dance.
Let's get it. Come on. You say less. Let's do it.
Now, we've been chilling with Jason Derulo all hour here on Astra's World on Pitbull's Globalization. How did you come up with the new dance for Slidin? I know you're calling it like the new electric slide.
Yeah. So it's very electric slide feeling. So I wanted to capture that barbecue feel. TikTok is what TikTok is, right? And it's its own beast. So like, you can put out whatever you want and try to like make something go viral, but like if the people are not into it, they're just not into it.
Yeah.
But thankfully, Slidin has been really, really like killing it on TikTok. Yeah, you know, it's very early in the song, as you know. You know, it's been I think this is only the second week it's been out, and it's really, really going really fast. So hopefully, you know, that momentum, you know, keeps going, and it becomes what I feel like it should become.
Absolutely. Now, before we kick into the song, I have to just say one thing. Congrats on being a dad. Your baby is one. He is adorable. Those curls, I cannot take. Like, first of all, he's so cute. You and Jenna created the most amazing human being ever.
Thank you.
Love him. I want to like just squeeze his little cheeks. Are you guys back together?
I don't want to really talk about that.
I mean, I just feel the vibes that you are. Like I said, I've been so invested in this relationship throughout the entire pandemic. You guys are super cute.
Yes, well, I mean, we're parents. We're parents to an amazing young kid that I think is super special. Obviously, I'm biased, but I think he is just the most incredible thing on the planet. And yeah, we're having a great time making sure that he has the best life that he could possibly have.
Oh my God, I love it. Well, obviously our listeners can catch you on all your social platforms at Jason Derulo. Please do us a favor and kick into your brand new summer hit, because that's what I'm going to call it, because it's definitely going to be blowing up.
For sure. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you my brand new song. It's called Slidin, featuring Kodak Black, right here on Pitbull's Globalization.